Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel, and today we'll be watching Super Junior D&E with their newest song B.A.D or B.A.D. So it almost rhymes with D&E, B.A.D, you know, kind of funny. And yeah, I've not seen any teasers, and before we get started with this one, I do K-Profiles every single day. I have checked out some Super Junior before, but I'm very new to them, like, kind of. So I'm still getting used to all the stuff, and I'm still checking out all the songs. Slowly, you know, so do let me know more stuff that I should check out in the comments. You can also check my playlist for Super Junior, what I've reacted to before. I will put that link in the comments as well. And yeah, one more thing before we get started, a quick shout out to my patrons for September. Thank you so much for the continued support, and special shout out to my tier 4 Patreon, Kayla Dolman. Thank you so much. And yeah, quickly before we start this video, I want to go over the K-profile. It's only 2 members, right? But I'm very new to the group itself, and I know there's a lot of members in the original group, like in the full one. So this might be easier for me. It's consisting of Donghae and Eunhyuk, so that's why D&E. They debuted in 2011, which is crazy. I think I might have heard a song by them. I think something that came out last year or something. There was a song, right? I think I've heard that song, and that was actually pretty good. So yeah, starting with Eunhyuk, he's I think a rapper, right? So yeah, main rapper and main dancer as well as vocalist. He has an English name actually, that's very interesting. Spencer Lee. Okay. Alright, and I guess we can complete it with the 86 liner. So he's 34. I don't want to go over all the facts, but just quickly, you know. Then we have Donghae with the headband here. He's also 86 liner, but October, so he's 33. Well, international age at least. Same age in Korean, right? Both 34, I think. And then he is the main vocalist and also does dance, rap. It's a visual and Magne, so yeah. Well, Magne with 33. That's kind of funny. Okay, so Eunhyuk is the one with the, let's say, black hair, and Donghae the one with the blonde hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna remember Eunhyuk with black hair. So I remember one. That makes it easier to do that, but I will just put it on the second screen actually. I think that makes it even more easy, you know. So yeah, let's go. No idea what to expect, honestly. Ooh, horses in a room, okay. Wait, actually it's an arena for horses, right, is it? Or it... Yeah, I think it might be. It almost looks more like a prison or something, but I don't know what this is actually. Let's not assume too much. Oh, okay. Sound is... Okay, so we got Eunhyuk on the left and Donghae on the right, okay. I like the beat. It's kind of funky, you know? This is Donghae, right? Yep. Because of your sassy eyes, I stay up all night. That's more like a thing that we would say as K-pop fans, right? I really like the contrast of colors. That's so cool. Like, just look at it's like a red, like, outlier on the left and the right side, and also on top a little bit. And we have the blue center. But then I think this is Donghae in the center right now has red and red outfit. So the contrast here is so cool. Pre-chorus is building slowly. More fast now. Oh wait, this is the chorus? So they actually started off with the chorus earlier. Okay. Very funky song so far. Actually kind of laid back too, you know. Let's see if Eunhyuk starts with a rap part in the second one here, because that's usually where raps are placed to break the song. It's a cool car, by the way. Like, I have to say that at least once in this video, you know. That's a really cool car. They're basically flexing on us here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's read the lyrics for this. Oh. To get out of it, you already boom boom boom. Okay. I like how they basically describe the life of a K-pop stan, but they say that it's like out of their perspective, almost like as if they're standing the fans, the elves. I mean, they probably are in a sense, but obviously not as in a way as we do, because we as fans are more like a collective and also a little bit more anonymous, because they don't know faces to the fans, or like not all of them at least, but we definitely have a face in mind if we think of, for example, Super Junior. So that's quite interesting. So they kind of reverse that. Maybe they're just telling the story that we feel like how we feel like. It's a very clean and clear beat, though, I have to say. Like right now there's the riser coming in and the drums, so if we ignore that, most of the the beat and the instrumental that plays out in the actual parts is so like almost angelic. It's very clear, it's not as like aggressive, it's very easy to listen to, and then in the chorus we get kind of like funky, so it's a very interesting instrumental. What does B.A.D stand for, by the way? Other than bad, but what's like the acronym? Like it's an abbreviation for something, right? Like the dance. Oh, who that? Who that? Who that? It's pink hair. Okay, so this is again Unyuk starting off with a rap. This definitely has a very different vibe suddenly, and I like that. Very fast paced. Boo. Okay. Oh, tell him, Donge. I can't find any good goods anywhere. Oh, okay. Do it. Wow. Is that the bridge? Actually, I think it might be. Wow, very intense. Like very contradictory actually to the first half of the song. So if this is actually the bridge, with now coming a slightly extended last chorus for the song here, which is what SM definitely does a lot. So I would say that the song structure here, well, we can kind of predict what will happen now, but this was a bridge which is to an extent normal, because bridges definitely are different from the rest of the song at times, but this was definitely completely opposite of what we had before. It was leaning more towards the vibe of the chorus, but even more intense and fast-paced and action-packed. Like we even had that like feeling visualized with them like confronting that girl, and with the poker play, and then throwing over the table and now running away or something. I don't know. Like it's definitely suddenly turned into, I don't know, almost an action movie with a very fast-paced sound. Beforehand it was like very smooth, very clean, with a very funky and vibey, almost jazz-like chorus, and now they completely switched it up. So I wonder how they will transition back into the chorus. I'm gonna replay 5 seconds or go back 5 seconds to like definitely look at the transition wheel here. Did they just do that with a vocal? Was from Donghae, right? I think it's Donghae. Did they just literally build all that hype up and kind of switch the vibe back to what the chorus might be with a high note? Or was it even high note, but a vocal part? This is actually quite cool, and then they have like a pause after that. Like silence. And now chorus drop. Maybe? No?
Bad.
Wait, what? Okay, so the there was no real drop, but the first few seconds of this last chorus is different than the other two so far. It's almost as if they completely changed the chorus. They only kept the bass of the first two, and they completely changed it now to have a climax of the song. Or maybe this is like... no, I think this might actually be a pre-chorus, like a different pre-chorus. I don't... That's cool. I don't know what this is. Huh. Whoa, okay. Well, that was different. Talking about the song in general, but also the last part, whatever that was. I would label this more as an outro than an actual chorus. But then they also had some lines in there that definitely were in the first two choruses, so we might actually say it's a chorus, but they completely changed the vibe of it compared to the first and second one. But they at the same time used it as an outro thing, you know, and definitely faded out the volume and the sound towards the end. There was also not as big of a drop at the start, and it was not as funky as the other two choruses were. It was more EDM-like almost. Very, very interesting. I did not see that coming for sure. So everything on from the second half of the bridge towards the ending of the song here came out of nowhere to me, and I need time to process that. But yeah, I don't know what to think about that yet. If you look at everything before that, so basically the first, well, the introduction, which was almost like a chorus already, the first part, the first chorus, the second part, and the second chorus. If we look at just that, which is like around 2 minutes 15, 2 minutes 20 or of the song, around that, right? That was such a unique song. I really liked that because, as I earlier said, it was a very clean and very like easy to listen to instrumental, but still like sounding almost grand, almost epic, almost like something like an OST would do. That was for the parts, but then in the chorus they switched it up almost completely. They had a really cool transition. I don't really know how they did that, but it didn't sound like the sound from the chorus was like way too like far away from the sound of the parts, if that makes sense. It felt like there was like a bridge between that. I did that really well, and then the chorus was really vibey and really jazz-like. I loved that. But still laid back, not really fast tempo. Other than the bridge, there was no fast tempo in the song to me, and this is actually really interesting. Almost felt like a pop ballad at times, which is interesting. Like like thinking about the song as a whole now, I would never say it's a pop ballad, but at times it definitely felt like that. So it's almost like a genre mix, right? I like that a lot. And yeah, that was my reaction to Super Junior's comeback, or to Super Junior's D&E comeback. B.A.D or B.A.D. Again, I'm not sure what B.A.D stands for yet. Do let me know in the comments if you know that. And yeah, if you like my reaction, then like my video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and do let me know what I should check out next. Also, what you thought about the song, of course, we can discuss in the comments. I usually answer every comment. Sometimes I don't have the time. If I I post so many videos, sometimes I forget some, but mostly I answer all comments. So yeah, that's it from me. Have a nice day. Peace.